Flagstaff, running some errands, and heading towards Moab. Good day. Hey, look at that. There's Napa. How about that? Guess what? We're not going there because the truck's running great. Anyway, y'all, I'm pretty fired up. I've got this edge gauge installed from Complete Performance. I can now see my exhaust gas temperature, which will keep me from melting my cylinders. So that's great. I do that because I have a truck camper in here. That's what you do when you watch a diesel. You don't want that number getting over like 1250 basically. Usually I try to start backing off around 1150 or so just to be safe. Anyway, we're gonna go grab some last second errands while we're in town, and we're heading to Moab, and we get some really awesome adventures coming up. That's cool. The Husky in Arizona. That's almost miserable. We're heading out of town, heading out of Flagstaff. We're going right now to meet up with Rachel Sunrays, old friend. Ride's coming along. It's gonna be time. That's where we're heading. Just met up with Eden in the Target parking lot, and we're gonna go meet Rye and heading out of here until there's still some people from Overland Expo West chilling. That's getting his shopping in before he hits the road. We just got ours in. In case you guys haven't noticed, the road trip has like actually officially started now. Like the fun part where we don't have a ton of stuff planned. I'm excited for it, man. It's just been wild the last half a year. Just absolutely nonstop. And merge on this highway really quick. Okay, we're good. What was I getting at? Obviously, she's been doing it a while. She already has her own camper, her own Jeep. She's been living on the road for years. She's got her whole own setup, her whole own lifestyle, her whole own life in that Airstream already. Instead of trying to combine forces and fit everything into one rig, we're kind of just cruising around all over the US, and both our rigs are just kind of fun. So a little different style. And it's cool because we love hanging out, and then you also get your long time driving a little bit. It's like, yeah, just a nice combination. Never experienced it before. Oh boy. We got about 5.5 hour drive to be over towards Hanksville, where we're going camping tonight. This is pretty cool. I've never been where we're going, so I'm gonna stoked to see what's up. Doing a little gas up here. We're good to go. We got a full tank, 38 gallon Super Duty Special. We're heading towards Page, and you can tell the ecosystem's just about to change. We're getting away from all the greens. You guys probably can't see way out there, but all just red rock and desert, heading right towards it. I've never been to Utah this time of year. It's pretty awesome. We're gonna go to California, but they've had a really cold spring. It's already the end of May, and yeah, there's still snow up high in the California mountains. We're not going out there just yet, because the high country is still kind of half frozen. So we're gonna chill around here a little bit longer and start heading that way next week. We might potentially go swing by Las Vegas. If you guys want to see my band, the Shoot Dangs, one of my bandmates, Johnny Lungs, best buddy, is going to be in Las Vegas that weekend, or next weekend. So, and yeah, we might go meet those guys and go catch punk rock bowling out there. So we'll see. Entering Gray Mountain. That's cool. Abandoned hotel. We're getting out into the part of kind of Arizona and Utah that just a whole bunch of people don't really visit that much. They're always just kind of passing through. So you see this a lot when you get out in this part of the country. There's a lot of the locals come out and they'll set up stands and just basically sell different things inside the road. Tried Indian tacos, they call them, what they advertise them as, and pretty freaking good, pretty awesome. Colorado River. A cool rig from Overland Expo heading out. Where they're off to. Everyone's doing the e-bikes these days. We're creeping up on Tuba City. Big turn up here. Got the ladies in the radio caravan. All right, now we get a tailwind.
West of the change direction, there's no way.
Continue on US 160 East for 82 miles.
The people live out here, huh?
We're gonna get attacked by a Martian. Woo. Exhaust temp's getting up here a little bit. Back off over the ear. So it's such a cool drive. What? People say there's nothing out here, but that's the cool part about it. There's nothing out here. Oh, those guys are rolling out. Had a subscriber just stop by and say hi that's watched the channel for years. It's funny. I'm just taking this pit stop here. The Raven hanging out. We're gonna get there about 10:30, another 200 miles to go. we'll meet up and get the camping spot probably in the dark. So I think I talked about this a little bit. This road trip in particular, I really tried to not plan a lot of stuff because we've planned too much the last half year or so, or maybe longer than that. I feel like I've been going just absolutely nonstop between the house build, like the big house, and building the tiny home and skis, and doing the road trip and the Arctic trip and all these other trips. It's been nice just to get out on the road and kind of go with the flow and still film stuff and still have some cool stuff planned out, but no specific deadline or date necessarily, unless it's like an actual event, which there's a couple of those planned. Yeah, it's been a nice change of pace and just trying to get myself just kind of rejuvenated, get back into the game again, because it's awesome. I love doing it. Also, I just want to thank you guys, those of you that have gone over to follow my girlfriend's channel, Eden out there. I'll have a link to her channel in this description. She's been wanting to get into vlogging a long time and just had a ton of footage from the past all stacked up and just never really did much with it. It's just an awesome lifestyle, and it's allowing us to live together on the road like this and go on all these adventures, which in turn provides videos for you guys. So it's a win-win for everyone. So that's awesome. If you guys would like to support that, there'll be a link in this channel to her channel, or in this video to her channel, and it's much appreciated. And you'll see plenty of awesome stuff there as well. Different viewpoints and different perspectives and just different footage, different experiences on there. So there you have it.
I really enjoy that little video clip. It worked out great. My dad is also going to love that you're adopting the name Steve.
We're giving each other CB
Gotta
names.
carry the name, man. It's legacy.
Ride just became Steve. This is so cool up here. What? Look at this. You can just tell we're getting towards Utah. Utah is like, if you guys haven't been there, it's one of my favorite states in the lower 48. It's beautiful. Moab Utah area over to Durango, and everything in between that's just awesome. The San Juan Mountains, and you can be in the desert and in a country like this, or out in the Red Rocks, or you can go up to Colorado in the high country, the mountains and the rivers. Just really cool area, and everything's like pretty close, all the ecosystems. This guy's been driving with 2 feet or something in front of me. His brake lights have been lit up for like 20 minutes, right 2 feet. Back when I used to teach driver's ed, DMV road testing back in the day, like a year ago, people would come in from all walks of life taking the road test, anywhere from like 16 to 85 years old to get their driver license. A lot of people drive with 2 feet, and that's how they're taught, and they don't know any better, and you can't pass your driving test like that. So it's always interesting. But yeah, you can tell they're driving with 2 feet up there.
That's a great idea. You know that's what I learned to ride on, right?
All right, we're gonna hit
I
a
did not know that, but I read the
gas station up here. It's been really fun having radios like this.
I did not read that.
I guess we'll go to
My
Chevron.
dad thought it'd be really good at you.
Head south.
They did cool. Look at the one.
Absolutely beautiful evening out. This looks foreign, man. Kind of reminds me of the Arctic, honestly. Just way more hospitable, or not really. Pretty much just as rugged in just a totally different way. There we go. Welcome to Utah.
Highway 163.
Beautiful. We're dropping down into Mexican Hat down here, and I think there's a place where you can get some tacos and hamburgers and stuff. Some cafe. I think we're gonna go swing in and get some tacos and try to find a spot to camp before it's dark. I don't think we're gonna quite make it to Rachel and Val tonight, so we'll meet them in Moab tomorrow. It's probably the better idea at this point, or else we're just gonna get there so late. It'd be kind of pointless, you know. Is there a road? How do you get over there?
Destination is on the left.
We have arrived. It is literally the Mexican Hat right behind us. Pretty cool looking rock formation. This is all dispersed camping. So I think we're gonna crash here and catch you in the morning.
Good morning from out here in the middle of nowhere. Actually, we're Mexican Hat, like right there. Neighbor looks like from Overland Expo. Seen a lot of cool rigs like heading this way since there's 3,000 people leaving that area with so many roads. What are you doing?
Making coffee.
What you making it with?
Magic.
Oh yeah, is that what you're calling the jet boil now?
Yeah.
Okay. It's like A really nice stove. The kitchen right there.
That's a storage service.
Oh yeah, it's a storage service. Okay. You're being safe though. She's like, improvements is like the jet boil is outside now.
Yeah.
So that's good.
I'm growing as a person.
You're being safer as a person, that's for sure. We have our own coffee thing going on up here. In the brand new oven, boy, I tell you what. Excited about that. Yeah, we're doing coffee and a shake. It's gonna be a good day. We're gonna go meet up with Rachel over in Moab. So we camped about 2 hours south of that last night. A steam bath? I could shape your hat with a spelt. You could shape your hat with a spelt. Okay. I'm done. My brain is just so sure I'm saying the correct thing and I'm just definitely not. I love it. Little Vietnamese coffee dripper going. Speaking of devil, I ran out of Kaladi's coffee, that sucks because it's my favorite coffee. But then we went to Trader Joe's or Whole Foods maybe. That stuff's pretty good too. Copper Cow coffee, but they actually make like a Vietnamese drip, like meant for a Vietnamese coffee maker, thin coffee maker. So it's great. It actually like pours through pretty fast because it's ground correctly already. So it's really tasty too. It's not Kaladi's, but it's pretty good. Protein shake. Get that stuff at Costco. It's pretty good.
In there talking to yourself?
Yeah. I think my thermometer is broken. It's not 58 degrees right now. It's been stuck at that for a while.
You know what my favorite part of the morning is?
What's up?
Having my coffee before yours is done.
Hey.
Information that I hear. I was like, all right. I know where I am and I know what I'm doing. It's a security thing. It's an alarm clock that is, it's comforting. Alarming.
Such a good office. This job does not suck.
It does not at all.
Does not at all.
Do you want some lentils and rice? Sure. I would split a thing. Lentils, brown rice?
Yeah, a couple bites. Sounds good.
I think Tim and I would probably just split one. You can get real weird and throw some tuna on it.
There you go.
Never mind, no tuna. I think lentils and rice would be
Is that bumblebee tuna?
Wild planet. You can feel good about this. She stole it from my house.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
No,
she
that's
literally
perfect.
walked inside and walked out. Oh, very true story. Hang on. Just go shopping in my house. I was first introduced to Tasty Bite because I stayed at her house. What was it, Hurricane Ian? You weren't there. Yeah, no. I don't know where you were, but I was there by myself. I probably just had like tons of those. It was like you were preparing for the apocalypse. I would take it out on the road with me, so I bought them in bulk. She's a food
Like a
hoarder.
prepper?
She's a prepper.
Yeah,
No.
that sounds pretty preppy.
He has like an entire floor of. I had the same thing going on. Anyway,
I have snare wire
So
to catch animals in case the world ends in my camper
So I'm
right now.
staying at your place during Hurricane Ian before I go down to Sanibel, right? I don't know where you are, but you were also moving out. So you said I could take what I want. You're like, hey, go clean out the fridge. Or the pantry. So I'd never had Tasty Bite before. I load down on this stuff. It was like shopping at a grocery store. No, it was. Like the rice, the lentils, chickpeas. I had a lot of chickpeas. A lot of chickpeas. So I just restocked my first van. And then your mom gave me gloves from Tractor Supply, and I'll never go back. They're the best gloves. They're not Tractor Supply, those are Harbor Freight. Harbor Freight, yes. And Tasty Bite. And I've never gone back. I'm a huge fan now, all because of your prepper pantry. Look. I know what I like on the road. I used to like have just backpacking meals as my favorite quick meals. It's not backpacking, it's like, camper
Also,
meals.
does anyone want apples? Because I really got to work on these.
I gotta work through ours too.
And mandarins.
You've been trying to pawn those off for like 2 weeks.
Hey, you want one?
20-year-old orange.
I'm good. Thank you.
I'm set.
Please don't throw a mandarin at my head.
Steve is making us some food over here. Steve just made us a delicious lunch.
Oh, yeah. That she stole from my house?
Yeah.
Oh, these are new. They don't eat the lime. There's a squeeze of lime in there.
You totally stole those right before we left Florida.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. No, you're right.
Came in to edit for a little bit. What's going on over there? Reynolds.
It was yummy. You can just whipped up some refried bean nachos. Super tasty. Mariah's making a little trip in town.
For what?
Couple good reasons. Couple of good reasons. We're not going to disclose those reasons right now. One has to do with the toilet and my camper. Anyway, we obviously decided to stay here another night because we had a whole bunch of work to take care of. We've been editing the entire day, literally all day, like it's almost dark. Getting ready to do some ramen in there. Anyway, yeah, that was the meat of the day, just editing away, dinner time, and chill. And tomorrow morning, we're heading to Moab, Utah. Beautiful evening out, and this is a pretty sweet place to spend a couple days. Wonder what Eden's up to. Cooking away.
It's just a one-pot meal.
Just one pot meal.
It's nothing special. It's zucchini, carrots, eggs, and ramen.
There you go. Always making things as good as she can.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah. I like doing that.
I know.
So do you have ice cream now?
No, because I didn't get the bowl.
Let's go get some.
Wow, I thought this was like a dog for a second. It's my chair.
It's a bat. There is a bat flying around camp. I'm just gonna show you guys the stars. I don't know if you can see. It's a gorgeous evening out. Here we go. Good morning, guys. Get some coffee going. Of course, another beautiful sunny day, huh? Just waking up. Get the day going. Hitting Moab. We're off. We're heading to Moab. That's it. Got about 2 hours to go or so. So get there early afternoon and meet up with Rachel, Val, find a spot to camp. We're in the town of Bluff, Utah. I've never driven this highway actually. Been a lot of places to camp on BLM land. Crazy to see turf grass out here like that.
Hey, Steve's gonna be on a call, BRB.
45 miles outside of Moab. I think the LaSalle Mountains are in the background right there. I don't know exactly what we're doing in Moab just yet, but we're gonna get up to some stuff, so we'll see very shortly here. If you guys haven't been to Moab, this is like one of my favorite places in the country. Just really unique landscape, ecosystem, and a lot of cool stuff to do if you're into anything outdoors. Really good place to come check out. I think we're gonna hit the coffee shop and park at the downtown park and figure out our move for the day. It's not super late in the day, but we got maybe 5 more hours of sunlight. So yeah, we'll see if we get time to do an adventure today. If not, we're gonna go find a sweet spot to camp. Crazy how green and lush it is, like the greenest I've seen it in forever. Or we're gonna go head up to our camping spot. I think we're just gonna head up to Sand Flats recreation area, kind of up in the high hills up there above Moab. I do not normally pay for camping, but by the time you drive 15 to 20 miles out of Moab, which you have to do to get to BLM land to camp for free, you basically spend that in gas anyway. So, and then it's really, really cool camping up here. So we're gonna go head up there, find ourselves a spot, begin our little Moab experience here. Should be pretty good. This is also where the infamous Hell's Revenge Trail, the Slick Rock Mountain Bike Trail, all that stuff's like up this way. And almost up to the Sand Flats. You can tell it's just a really unique geography around here. It's all this sandstone, slick rock. It makes for some really awesome four-wheeling and mountain biking, really unique. That stuff's all new. It's too bad. Hopefully that kind of crap doesn't start popping up everywhere. Yipe. Oh well. There it is, infamous Hell's Revenge. If you guys look back at my videos, I actually did this trail in the truck house. I took the camper off in this parking lot and went up there. Arrived at camp. Be chilling in Moab here for a couple days. Maybe do some boating tomorrow. But first, side of YouTube you don't see. Cranking away.
like hold my breath when I cut firewood, so I'm like,
Why do you do
I
that?
don't know, I just run out of breath. Unless I'm breathing hard. It's
Like the
strange.
number one thing people do is they like get on the climbing wall and hold their breath. It's like, well, the muscles are definitely not gonna work as well.
It's a weird habit. I don't know why. We are cooking dinner. I'm cooking dinner. Now it's my turn. I choose meat on stick. We're doing hot dogs. Get a couple coals going, and we're gonna do them up. Firewood is compliments of whoever left it last, and the tree that died. That's nice. Unfortunately, there's not many trees, and the trees that are here, you don't want to be an idiot and cut them like people are doing right there. Got an idea. No, we need a hot dog on a stick. We have to cook the meat on a stick. So, check this out. What I'm thinking is remove the paper towel. I'm gonna steal that. Oh, it's fine. I got this. Yeah, I removed my paper towel, and then the paper towel holder is comprised of 3 wires. I'm gonna use vice grips. I think steel's probably better than titanium.
Really?
Yeah, no way. Lead poisoning.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I think this will work. We have a pair of vice grips and the paper towel holders, which are steel, so it's fine. Oh yeah, look at that. That was meant to be. Had a lovely little dinner, otherwise known as hot dog, and about to call it a night here. Putting everything away. We will see y'all in the morning. Good morning, y'all. We're heading into Moab. We go to a coffee shop and get a video premiere about 7 o'clock in the morning, and that is our plan. We're packed up, we're down the road. What a beautiful place to wake up. The sweet part is we're like 5 minutes from town. Might actually do some biking today. I think Eden has to do some computer work a little longer than I do, like hours longer. So I might actually go get the mountain bike out and go hit a trail. But it's also supposed to be like in the mid 90s today, so not exactly the time to be riding in the middle of the day. Amongst today's van life projects is installing a temperature sensor for the transmission. I installed the exhaust gas temperature sensor a few days ago, and it's been awesome. Been able to keep it running cool, make sure it's staying safe, not getting too much heat in the cylinders. But now I don't know what my transmission's doing, and it's getting hot. It's like 95 degrees today. So this is a kit from Complete Performance I got. It's the Edge system. This is the Edge CTS3. You can get a completion kit, which includes like 3 probes, so you can actually monitor different things on your vehicle, such as pressure and temperature and stuff like that. We're going to throw this in the transmission. I think there's a plug, so I don't have to tap it. And this is the sensor itself. Then we'll connect wires to that and run it to the engine bay, which will talk to this, and then we'll be able to make sure we're not overheating on the big climbs with the truck house. Let's see. Oh wait, tools are there. Alright, we need deep well, maybe a 7/16. What do you think? Is that one? Let's give it a go. Eden's over there working away, doing some laptop stuff. Video editing, I already did mine earlier. And you guys can see side of the transmission right there. It's kind of different on a lot of transmissions. I think standard is to the back of the transmission, but this one's been rebuilt. Who built this one? Looks like Jasper transmission did. You can see there's a plug right there, and I'm assuming that's where we're gonna tap in with the sensor. So since it's halfway up the pan, get some Teflon tape here too. thread size, though, it looks like it is, so I think we're gonna be good. Let's see. Tape. That's another day. There we go. There it is right there. What we're gonna do is put some tape in this so it's ready to put in that plug quick. Wind. Teflon tape on there. You can also use pipe thread sealant for this, but I think we'll be good with tape there, just like that. Okay. Do this quick. Go. Quick. Thank God it's the right tap. Luckily we're able to change that out really quick. So now our sensor's in there. We're gonna crank that down. Assuming it's 7/16, but we'll see. No? Okay. Next one I have is a half. I don't have any in-betweens. Good. Crank that down now. And you don't want to over tighten anything, but this is just going to monitor the temperature of the fluid in the transmission. That Teflon tape will just keep those threads nice and tight so it's not losing fluid. Okay. Should be about good right there. Clean it up a little bit. Make sure it's not leaking later. So I just want to try to do everything in one hand. Film. Nice. Okay. We're gonna go get our sensor wire on that here. Just finishing up. It's been editing for like 25 hours.
I know.
How you feeling?
Really crazy.
So good. Anyway, yep, continue. And this is the plug that's going to go to the sensor. I hope it's long enough. Let's see. It looks like I think it is. It's also a very long truck, so. This old buckstop bumper is pretty nice for walking around up here. There's our sensor that I tapped in already for the exhaust gas temperature. So now we're gonna connect. All we gotta do is drop this little wire through. It's down low, zip tied off. I think we're gonna be good. Go right down through there where my other wires are going. All right, moment of truth, kiddos. Let's see what we got. Oh, there she is, hanging down. That's a good sign. Right inside of the frame rail. I don't want to pull the whole thing down through. Oh no, it's good to go, man. I appreciate it though. Dude, nice. Look at that. Totally reaches. That's rad. So it's gonna go on. So nice working on a clean truck in the pavement in the heat, where I can feel my fingers. It's pretty hot out today. It's like 95 degrees right now. Probably will have to be careful, but we're gonna route this up and zip tie it somewhere nice where it doesn't get caught up. I just bought a yoga mat because I forgot mine for doing physical therapy. The first thing I use my yoga mat for is a work mat under my truck. That's hooked up. Let's crank that down. That's it. It's beautiful. Now we're gonna go connect this to the main sensor. So we're gonna take the end cap off of the edge system. I believe this plugs in here. Right, I think. Yes. Boy, it's gonna go this way though. There you go. We are hooked up. So now we're gonna clean this up. Is that simple? We're already hooked in. I need to cap that off so it doesn't get all messed up. Or we can install the boost gauge now. Wherever the boost gauge goes, I've never installed one. I think you have to tap into the intake. Maybe there or something, I don't really know. We'll see. We're basically just zip tying stuff at this point, and then we'll fire it up, make sure it works. Also connected the boost sensor, which is right here. I'm gonna research it later. I'm gonna and get some food right now, but this taps into, pretty sure the intake, and that will just basically keep an eye on my boost so I can see if my turbo's working properly or not, what it's taking in. So pretty cool. I'm all my truth, all hooked up, fired up, and I don't have the boost hooked up yet, but we should have transmission temp. Well, let's find out. It's probably cool right now though. I like to do transmission temp. And once again, I get this from Complete Performance, which if you guys have an old Ford, like a 94 to 97 especially, these boys have everything for it. It's pretty awesome.
All right, it's definitely working. We got exhaust temperature right there in the middle and transmission temp right there. Something's off, but it's reading, so that's good. But anyway, we're heading back up to camp up there. Pretty magnificent sunset going on right now. Beautiful up here. Really cool camping up in here though. And then Slick Rock Bike Trail, one of the most popular bike trails in the world, is right there. We'll go ride that thing tomorrow or something. Still haven't ridden it. And our campsite's coming up right over this hill. Find ourselves a spot. We're back. Eden's Airstream and our spot right here.
Morning, everyone. Eden's excited. She's going to grab her camera because we're about to make our plan. Waking up, having coffee here in Moab. It's beautiful out, but it's about to get really hot, like 100 degrees. So we're gonna move on probably tomorrow. Pretty sure tomorrow. About to be a really busy weekend coming up. Ride's about to make us help figure out a plan. What you got there?
Visual aid.
Visual aids?
These are locations.
It's snakes. Yes, anyway, we're about to make a game plan for the next, I don't know, next week.
And then if we go, we have Vegas. What's going to represent Vegas?
All the cities are in the wrong place.
What are you talking about? Moab, Montana, Vegas.
Okay.
This is
Moab.
Vegas because
Yeah, it's all burned. It's nice.
Wait.
Then the Yosemite pass-through is like,
That's Vegas.
oh, there you go. It's split in half turd. That's nice. It's literally
That's
dehydrated
how I
cat
feel
turd.
about Vegas.
Yosemite is like kind of off and above that, the pass-through. It'd be like west and north of that. We're just going to confuse ourselves and make it all worse.
Then we've got Yellowstone. This is approximate, not to scale.
Coordinator's actually insane.
Listen,
you wanna know why we have so many breakdowns?
Yosemite. All I hear is we're going to be in Yosemite on next week or California next week, but you want to be in Vegas before Wednesday, and it's Friday, but you think it's Thursday, and you both just realized that it's Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah, we're doing good.
So yes, the tour manager, Steve, needs to put some visuals out. All right, and then we've got...
So far, I've gotten the we're supposed to turd there.
And then we've got
That's
California.
like what I've learned.
This is good.
California.
What?
Squiggly squiggly.
That's California.
That's California.
Okay.
And I mean, it goes up a little higher, you know.
And so when we get lost, it's because we're following this map.
Yeah. We won't be able to make a plan because the map's wrong.
Right, exactly. It's actually the map's fault.
Listen, it's all approximate. This is mostly because we're here. You're talking about being here and here, but you want to be there.
Yeah, it's out of the way for sure.
That's okay if it's out of the way, but we have to put our days of the weekend. So it's currently Friday.
Yeah, I mean, it's like 400 miles from here to Vegas. So,
But we've
otherwise
got-
known as the dehydrated cat turd.
Listen, I think this is very helpful.
I think it's 900 miles to get to like the other side of the Sierras where we're trying to go, like the area where the good camping and stuff is, and rivers and lakes to paddle.
Oh my
and all that.
God, look. Don't mess it up, dude. Come on. Don't be a child. I worked really hard on this.
Gonna kick Vegas off to the side.
Switch things around.
Yeah.
No. Get out of my continental lower 48. Get out. You are not welcome.
I think it's time to get rolling and do a couple errands in town, and then we're gonna do a little bit of adventuring.
Eden unhooked her Jeep up here and we're cruising up to, it's not a hot spring, it's just like a pool to cool off because it's freaking 95 degrees outside. So we're gonna go check it out. We're back at camp. Have not been filming too much. I'm playing catch up on sanity. Need a little fire going. Beautiful evening out. This is night 3 or night 2, I can't remember. We've been here a couple nights, so it's been pretty nice. Yeah. First nice shirt I've owned in years. I'm about to wipe ash all over it. No better though, I stop myself. Yeah. Old trusty torch. And we're in business. So blurry. There it is.
You do the squeak.
I'm
taking
slower.
a break from the squeak. You do the squeak.
Yeah. Do your squeak.
You do it on
Do it.
command. I can't
Do
do
it.
it on command.
Do it.
My dad literally tried to teach me how to lap favorite, and I can't do it. I don't know how to do it without it actually happening.
Mm.
Oh, that's brilliant. Figured I'd catch you up in a little bit of life. What we're doing out here. It is cleaning day for everybody, all of us. So basically pulled everything I own for the most part out of the rig, getting all organized, and also doing some installs. I gotta put a new air filter in, but the main thing is I'm wiring up my ARB air compressor, which I'm gonna be throwing pretty much right behind my seat. And that way I can air up and air down the tires. And eventually, when I can afford it, we're gonna put air lockers in this thing to make it perform even better off-road. I've got them in my other 7.3 and they're pretty legit, pretty awesome. Anyway, I picked this ARB compressor up at Overland Expo West at the ARB booth. Not sponsored by them or anything, but I've got one in my other rig and they're pretty sweet. Get the job done. So we are wiring everything up. Fortunately, the harness I have isn't gonna quite reach my battery. We're gonna pull up the stripping right here and get this thing mounted. Hopefully we can get this wire loom through my floor and up front.
This one's a cap cut because we share an account.
Oh, yeah.
I can go in and tweak it myself if I want to.
I haven't tried CapCut. That's supposed to be a good one to use.
Those are my boots, and I'm just like, yes, they're huge on him.
He likes wearing my shoes.
Huh?
Dustin likes wearing my shoes.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, he's a fan.
Does he actually wear your shoes?
Yeah, he didn't have like good winter boots up there, so I let him borrow mine, but they're like, they look like clown shoes on him. It's pretty funny. Then he had skinny jeans, so it made it even crazier. Okay. We are getting there. I use a multi-tool to cut out a hole in my dash right there. Looks like about the right size. That'll do. Not my prettiest work, but I think it'll work. Here we go. Hole. Well, far from perfect, but that'll do, pig. That will do. Pretty sure. Yep, there goes. Boom. We got her. Switch our switch. Right freaking there, bud. Ooh, the red is number
3. Number 3 is right there. Okay. It's hard to do everything with one hand. Put you down. It's tightened. Okay. Final steps. We got, I'm not going to put it all together just yet in case weird stuff's going on, but switch is all wired up. We're going to put the terminal connectors in the wire there, heat shrink them, and be in business here maybe. We'll see. Okay. I got these for $5 at a garage sale. Seen their better days. I think they get bent or something. Raw. Smash Ruskins in there. Okay. Negative. Deep well, 1/2 inch. That's my guess. Boom. Good guess. Nothing exploded. Good sign. All right, let's see if it works. I did not wire it to my ignition because I'm hoping to use it without my ignition on, because when I turn the ignition on, the fuel pump comes on. I want to avoid that. So hopefully, since I didn't wire up the ignition switch and the dash illumination, it'll just work regardless. Let's see though. Dang, that sucks. All right, oh well. Guess I'll have to wire that stuff up. So what we have to do is wire up ignition. We have to tap into the ignition and tap into the dash lights. So let's find those. It's getting more involved than I thought, but we're getting there. Didn't work without the ignition wire, so I found my ignition wire in this bundle of chaos right there. Exposed it. We're gonna try wrapping the ARB ignition line with the ignition wire right there, and hopefully that works. In a 1995 Ford, it's like a red wire, a thick one with a green stripe through it. You guys probably can't even see that, I don't even know, but there's like a green stripe on it there. Anyway, let's try to connect this and hopefully it works. She's over here doing the laundry thing. Check in. What's going on over here? Washing shirts.
And a towel. And then more stuff.
Laundry in the desert.
Getting all the dirt out of your new shirt.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I know she bought me a new shirt like yesterday. Literally got it yesterday. That's good stuff. This is what people did back in the day before there were washer and dryers, believe it or not. Before electricity, before it all.
Yeah, I do not go to laundromats.
Yeah. Have you ever tried like the ball, like the laundry ball? It's like it's the same thing, but you put hot water in the ball and you just roll it and kick it around. It does your laundry. But you can like.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
It's like fun exercise also.
Yeah, it's good stuff. We were projecting over here today. Installed an ARB air compressor. It took me like 4 hours and it still doesn't work, but we'll figure it out. Sure, I just did something wrong, but get the compressor mounted right down there and get it all wired up and ran to right there in the dash. So let's see, hopefully I can get it working tomorrow. Actually, while Eden's doing laundry, her shower has a leak. So got the stuff we need to fix it. I'm gonna recaulk the shower. Obviously, we didn't go adventuring today.
What's up?
I was just gonna come do shower stuff.
Are you gonna come do shower
Yeah.
stuff?
Anyway, beautiful day, but I think we might get up for a little bike ride this evening, maybe. But tomorrow, we're taking off and heading towards a lake that you can paddle up into a canyon, which is going to be really cool. So we're going to go do some water stuff tomorrow. But go like a 4.5 hour drive. And Moab's been fun. Haven't done a ton, but we've been relaxing in here. So this Airstream has been leaking right down here out of the corner, out of the base. And if you look in here, I've noticed that, pretty hard to see, but there's a little pinhole in the trim right there. And I think the water is escaping right there, right here behind the wall. See where the trim's separated? So we're gonna run a bead of silicone. It should have it on, honestly, all the way up the wall. You can see no separation right there. So that is definitely where it's getting through. So we're gonna seal all that up. I didn't bring the caulk gun, but I just bought like a small tube here, so should have enough to get her done. Let's do it. Oh yeah. Try to balance you guys in between my knees here with the camera. See if this works. Pinch my knees to hold you there. Give a little blast right there. You can tell it's been like maybe sealed before a little bit, but the silicone side of the spreader here.
Hey, Rye. Need like a little bit more to rinse your jacket.
There we go.
Just sitting on the toilet. No big deal. Can't for a living. Tell you one thing, it's nice working in the desert. It's gonna work in the desert.
Resealing my shower.
Yeah, that whole, but it was totally coming in this back wall trim over there.
Oh, really?
110% right there.
Aww.
Yeah, your whole trim was like there's no silicone behind this. It was like never sealed.
I thought
Crazy.
that part was okay, but maybe not. You think?
No, it's.
okay.
I mean, you can see it. Your water's. I mean, your wall's pushing in. Your water's going behind your wall, and running down it, and then that way, or
Okay.
wherever the trim
So that
is
probably
tilted.
is the floor.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's like getting down onto the floor, but
Oh, cool.
hopefully hasn't been doing it too long.
All right.
We'll get it
Great.
fixed though.
Yay! At least I take really short showers.
Yep, exactly.
Thank you for working on it.
Of course.
That's nice.
Yep. Very cheap of them.
Uh-huh.
You should have sealed. This should absolutely be sealed.
That's really dumb.
All this trim should have like white bead running over
Really?
everything. Yeah, 100%. Yeah,
Huh.
either that or silicone behind it, but they didn't do that. Okay. And we are done. That's where it was leaking all behind the shower wall right there. I didn't get the toilet back there in the corner, so it should be leak proof. At least for one trip down the road.
That's how I feel right now.
Yeah, me too. All right, guys, had a lovely evening. We're out of Moab in the morning, so we'll catch y'all in the AM. Oh yeah, top of the morning, guys. Maybe we'll never leave Moab, but I think we're gonna stay one more day because Eden has to do some editing. So I'm gonna go maybe take you guys on a little adventure today. I like to go get the bike out or the camper ride, do a little wheeling. So we'll see what we can get into. Another sunny day. All right, y'all, we're gonna get ourselves out on a little bike ride here. Eden's working away on some editing and we're planning a catch-up day. I'm ahead a little bit, so I'm gonna get out for a little excursion up here on one of the most difficult mountain bike trails in the country. Here it is right up here, Captain Ahab Trail, and we're going up there. There is no one here right now because it's the heat of the day, and this is completely in the sun. There's no trees in this trail, so we'll go see. Actually, you know what? I changed my mind. Instead of doing this difficult trail, I'm gonna go back to where we're camped because we're right beside the Slick Rock Trail. And I just looked at Onyx Maps, Onyx Off-Road, and it said there's like an easy version of Slick Rock Trail. So I'm gonna go ride that in the hopes that it's easy enough for Eden to check out. She's just starting out mountain biking, so yeah, we'll do that. And then maybe when she gets done with her editing, get her out for a ride. She's probably gonna need to get out in some nature, and it is a beautiful day out. That's our plan. All the Jeeps out there in the distance.
Oh yeah, it's funny. Well, I'll schedule it. Surya Namaskar A.
Well, it's a lovely sunset. We get to catch up there. Very busy weekend here. Only been out here in the fall when I come out, and it's way less busy. You don't like walking down cliffs in the dark?
No. Yes. My depth perception. Well, you know, center of gravity. Engage your.
You can't get down the rock wall.
Good footing. Get the best shoe ever made on, so. All right, friends, we are on the road. We're leaving Moab, Utah, and heading towards California. But first, we're gonna go stop in Las Vegas and visit Johnny Lungs and Barb and Jeremy. They're all Alaskan friends, old-time friends, and they just happen to be in Vegas for a punk rock festival. And then Dustin and Lele, I think, are gonna drive out there and meet us. So it's gonna be awesome. So we're gonna meet them tomorrow. I don't know how much I recorded that, but we're going in that direction. Also, I just wanted to apologize for not taking you guys on any crazy adventures like I thought I was going to do in Moab. I've been going really hard for a while and just needed some wind down time, which we're going to also do in California a little bit. But I do have some good adventures planned out that I'm taking you guys on, so hang in there. They're coming.